Okay, we're starting off on our back with our legs up in the air for toe touches. We're reaching up, trying to touch our toe and returning back to the ground. We've got 10 of these. Now for 10 butt lifts, placing our arms flat on the floor and pressing with our hands to lift our butt directly up. And now for our straddle sit-ups, taking your legs wide, hands through the middle, we're going to do our little sit-up, reaching through our legs and back down to the ground. We've got 10 of these. Next we've got straddle pulses, so pulling ourselves up through a straddle sit-up, our legs are going to pulse back towards our face and returning back to our neutral position. Rolling onto our belly, we're going to hold our Superman position for 20 seconds. And let's repeat, toe touches for 10. Hands down, 10 butt lifts. Legs wide, 10 straddle sit-ups. And holding it through 10 pulses. Rolling back onto your belly, this time we've got Superman shrugs. From our Superman position, we're pulling our shoulder blades down and back and pushing back up again. 10 of these, keeping your arms and legs off the floor. Now for our snow angels, we're bringing our hands from our Superman position over and behind, and then back, over and forward. 10 of these. Okay, next we're going to grab our foam roller and go into a plank position, placing the foam roller just underneath our knees. We're doing tuck lifts, rolling ourselves up into a tuck and back down into our plank position. Keep your shoulder blades directly above your wrists, trying to tuck your knees through your arms and returning back to plank each time. Okay, sitting on the floor in pike position, we're going to place our hands directly in front of our body. We're lifting our legs up into a pike lift. To make this easier for yourself, you can lean backwards or have your hands further back. To make it more challenging, have your hands closer towards your feet. Now into our straddle position, legs wide, we're going to do the same thing. Hands in front of our body, we're lifting our legs directly up and down. We've got 8 of these. Okay, grabbing yourself a dish towel. We're going to do some cobra slides. From our cobra position, we're holding onto our towel. We're going to slide down until we're flat on the floor and then slide back up again into our cobra. Back to our pike lifts. 8. And our straddle lifts, 8 of these as well. And 10 more cobra slides. Okay, rolling onto our back, we're going to sit into a pike position and roll down through your spine, hands over your head. We're lifting the legs to press up and fold over our head. Try and touch your toes to the floor. Lowering your butt back down until you're flat on the floor. Lifting your body up and back through into your pike position. These are our roll-ups. We're going to do 5 of these with our hands over our head. Make sure you return flat to the floor before you lift your legs up or lift your body up. Always returning down to that lying position in between each movement. After we've finished our 5, we're going to do 5 of an easier variation. From your pike position, we're rolling down back through our spine, but this time we're placing our hands next to our butt as we lift our legs over our head. We've got 5 of these with this variation. Okay, now we're going to come to the wall and do some wall push-ups. Standing with your hands shoulder width apart as if you were doing a plank on the floor, we're going to press our chest to the floor into a push-up. Our elbow should be shooting directly out to the side. We're going to do 20 of these. Try and keep your body nice and stiff in a straight line. You can stand on your toes to help press yourself forward and back. You can change the distance away from the wall to change the intensity of this exercise. After we've finished our 20, we're going to change our push-ups to a tricep push-up. So our hands are still shoulder width apart, but this time, as we press our chest into the wall, our elbows point directly down. We've got 10 of these. And you're done.